Hi. Hello. Welcome to today's video. The last one. Can you believe it? The last one. I know, it's late. My bad. I broke OBS. I don't know what I did. Whatever. I can't fix it. I can't make all the footage come back. All I can do is tell you what had happened. It's all audio. All of it. I changed my recording settings and DaVinci couldn't see the video footage anymore, so it was just audio. So like I could play it, but what's the point in that? Like I'm talking about a magic deck. Like you can't see anything. Ugh. We now are on our last episode, which is my toy review. And I have quite a few different things that I would probably consider to be more toy. I have some things that are definitely a little bit more on the expensive side and are not toys, but like there's a pot figure. So I've got a few. But something that I would like to potentially review going up today on my Patreon is a deck list. A deck list of my fanciest, and now I'm going to make upgrades to it, Magic the Gathering deck. It is in black, white, and blue. I don't remember the name of that color set though. So yeah, I couldn't remember what it was called, so I looked it up. Esper. Makes sense. I seen a guy on TikTok. He took a swamp and an island and put them next to each other, and he goes, very mindful, very demure. Oh, I love that. Amazing. 11 out of 10. But yeah, so my first review will be towards my Magic the Gathering problem. I love this game. More people need to play this game. So many people play this game, but it's not enough people. People need to play this game. It's good. That's a good sound. Good. This deck, when I first started playing Magic, I was still in high school. No, I would have just left high school. So this would have been, I'm not gonna pull myself out for being young. I was working at EB Games at the time, which, if you are unaware of what EB Games is, it was the Canadian version of GameStop until GameStop bought them out. I think there's still a few EB Games, but they're in like Australia. I was working there and we had gotten some cards in. We carried a little bit of stock, and two of the guys I was working with, one was a seasonal and the other was the other part-timer, so it was the three of us, and the two of them were going off of each other just talking about Magic. And I was like, I'd like to play, I want to be involved. I get FOMO, I want to be there. And he had handed me a 60 card deck of zombies. It was Demir. It was at the time, Amonkhet had just launched. So we were kind of, like getting into the new cards, all kind of trying them with each other. We were playing with some friends that we had made, and we had a huge little gathering spot, but there was like a lot of us, and it was kind of an issue because we were in a Wendy's. Sir, this is a Wendy's. It was just a Wendy's and a Tim Hortons stuck to each other, and we would get coffee, get burgers, and sit down and just play Magic for hours. And we would do this all the time, and then we migrated to people's houses so that we could stay super late and drink, and it became a thing that we were just like super into. After Amonkhet came Hour of Devastation. That was the set name. That introduced the Scarab God, and thus was also my first Commander deck. And Commander's a little bit of a different format. I'm not going to attempt to explain the rules of Magic the Gathering, but we had moved into this new format, and I was like, you know what, like it works off of zombies. I can use the cards that I already have. I can use the style of play that I like. And after so many years of playing, they released a new, like, they were individual, like, commander box sets, and one of them had this zombie chick in it. Her name's Verena, and I love her. She's wonderful. But it added everything that I liked from zombies and added the ability to splash in a little bit of white. So I went from Demir to Esper, and that is my favorite deck. I love that deck. It's worth like $700. It's insane. I priced it out the other day. It was like 707 and some change. And I was like, oh no. That's so much money. But I have loved every single cent that I've put into this game. It's amazing. I have a great time. I actually recently sold some extras that I had, and just the amount of people that were reaching out like, "Hey, it makes sense that a lot of people play this game, but also I feel like not enough people play this game. I need to watch Moist Critical's the blackout sets that they were doing where they were just drawing on their magic cards. Every time I see somebody hurt a magic card, it hurts my soul a little bit. My buddy would use basic lands and like fold them in half and use them to help like filling joints. Oh, I love Magic the Gathering. It's expensive if you let it be, which is a really, really big turnoff for a lot of people, and I get that. I put a lot of money into it. I have a buddy who I'm pretty sure has put no more than like $50 in his entire life into it, so you don't have to let it get expensive. It is definitely more of a pay-to-win style of game, but also, like, I play games for fun, which is why I don't play League of Legends anymore. Magic the Gathering means a lot to me. In the right there is a collection of Liliana cards. I have most of them. And when I get all of them, I'm actually going to frame them, like, right here. I found somebody who makes, like, they hold single, like, basketball cards, and you can get them baseball cards. I don't know if basketball does cards. And you can, like, fit, like, 5 cards in there, so I want to get, like, rows and just have rows of them behind me. I think that'd be great. I think that'd be fun part of my backsplash. But yeah, I love Magic. It means a lot to me, but it has also on multiple occasions gotten away from me and led to some very interesting issues when I broke up with my ex. So just like with friend groups and everything we hung out with, so it's an interesting thing. I love it. It's a great game, and I recommend it to everybody 100% of the time. I give it a solid spend money on it, do it, have fun, enjoy. Made a joke about not wanting to play League of Legends ever again. But it was a very big part of my life for a very long time, and I have 3 little Poro figurines. I've got one right there. He's got a top hat on. I think he's supposed to look like Gentleman Cho'Gath. And then behind her is the Draven one. And then the Poro. I don't think there's one in my computer. I have a Bulbasaur in my computer. I don't think I have a Poro. I think I was supposed to put him in my computer and forgot. Melania, we love her. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She's divine. She actually, I have hanging in her hand a one of these, but hers is of quartz, and it looks great because it looks like she's like balancing a crystal in her hand. It looks magical. It looks divine. I would show you, but this webcam doesn't move, and I'm not picking her up. She's heavy, and her sword is whack. He sits like a people. This is actually more of a toy, but for practice, because I own a real one now. Please stop trying to nuzzle the box, Shadow. Thank you. It's plastic. Please don't. I was going to say demonetize me, but I'm not monetized. get, 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 get. Chop, 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 chop. Shadow didn't like being chopped. So this is a practice sword. I don't remember where we got them from. I will have to ask Dom because I'm pretty sure he ordered them. I might be misremembering that, but we got some practice swords so that we can learn how to sword fight because it's fun and it's hot, and who doesn't want to know how to use a sword? And we had seen I think it was a TikTok, but also happened at a family member's wedding where they actually were gifted a weapon. His father, his parents had given him a sword for being the new head of the family and whatnot, because he like fresh married, like they were the next generation, so they had like actually given him a sword. And I thought that was cool as shit. I was like, yo, Dom, you can propose to me with a sword. I do have a sword. I think weapons are cool. There's this one guy that I watch on TikTok, and he's got Guts' sword, and he swings around. That's his workout. I definitely believe that people should have fun weapons. Swords are cool. Axes are cool. That might not be sharp. I don't know. I haven't decided to run my hand down the blade, but the axe that I got, Dom, is definitely sharp. I totally recommend it. If you got trees, you can whack a tree. Don't whack it too hard because you don't like hurt yourself or the fake plastic or potentially the tree if you hit it hard enough. But also, just like have fun. I think people should do that. People should have more plastic toys. Get a sword. Swords are cool. He's being needy. Are you gonna yell at me? Can you yell at me so it comes up in the microphone? Chirp. No. Yell at the microphone. I've lifted my knee in hopes that he'll like get closer. I'm realizing now that you actually can't hear me. My microphone, as soon as I get too far away from it, you just can't hear shit. Well, I vaguely remember seeing a Magic the Gathering ad while Shadow was sitting on my lap. That's probably what I'm watching here. I was saying here, get somebody who looks at you the way my cat looks at me, longing and full of love, and always asking for another meal. Sometimes companies will partner to make plushies for their game. And I bought Turnip Boy, and I bought the Lamb, and I bought a Thrumbo, and I bought a Thrumba. And I know 2 of these are through Mateship, and I like them a lot. I think they're good. They're firm, so they're a lot more like a collector plushie. They're very nice. I have number 2,177 of him. April 2021. Can you believe that? I beat this game day 1. I got all the achievements, and then they added more. So I had it platinumed. I thoroughly enjoy. I don't know about this chick, but I thoroughly enjoy how good my microphone is because I back up a foot and you can't hear shit. Oh, I love it here. Nerd plushies. Stop biting my fingers. I think they're great. I try to only have a few though. So I've got 5. I've got 6 because there's one up there. I've got 6. So I've got this guy. I've got the Thrumbo. I've got the Lamb. There's that is the zombie virus, but as plushie. Underneath him is one of those octopuses that you can like fold, and it's got like the happy and the sad. And then up there is a Bulbasaur that's red and pink and cute and amazing and wonderful. And yeah, I've only got a few, but I do have quite a few shark plushies, but they're all in my bedroom. They're for me. They're not collector value. They are mine. But I thoroughly enjoy when companies try to get extra money through things like this. I wanted the other turnip, him with a gun. I had not signed up soon enough, and I had missed the deadline, which was my fault. I was not paying attention. And I thought about getting the boom rat from his game, but I hate boom rats. They ruin my life. I hate them. Shadow! He's gonna be upset I put him down. I think when you hit a certain age, toys means something different. While also still meaning what you had thought when you were growing up. I'm not talking about like anything that should be in the gutter. I mean, at that point, when you're looking at, say, if you're a fan of Lego, we have a Lego bonsai tree. It's still Lego. It still has the Lego instructions. It's still very much a toy. But you can use it as a piece of decoration. You know, we got to build it. I bought it for, I'm pretty sure, for an anniversary present. We built it. We've still got it. And it sits, I think right now it's in Dom's office because I did technically give it to him for our anniversary. But you can still take those toys and still have fun with them and then just give them little spots, to decorate. I thoroughly enjoy the way that the industry has changed. Or I just got adult money, one of the two, where like it's not weird for me to just have a couple of figurines and a statue and like I've got some amiibos. Like it's not weird. And it could also be because I'm a nerd, but also I like the fact that yeah, they can be marketed as toys, but they're not just toys, you know? I'm thoroughly excited about the idea that like my bookshelf is the way that it is. I will forever call it a bookshelf, even though it is simply just a shelf. I have some other things up there. If anybody would ever like to see any of it, please just let me know. I really don't mind. Like those are some energy drinks up up there. One says Bang because my dad calls me Bang. This one's got a shark on it, and this one's got Mew on it. I like sharks. I like sharks. I don't know if there's any more sharks on that shelf. I have a shark tattooed on my side. I like sharks. I collect a bunch of random shit. That's a piece of rose quartz in the shape of a heart. Those are every Zelda game that is a cartridge is right there, except for the new ones, because they're in cases in here. These are almost all Zelda games. Some of the ones at the end there are Studio Ghibli movies, but the rest of them are mostly Zelda games. Like that one's Majora's Mask. You can kind of half-ass tell looking at it. That's Bloodborne. I lied. That's not a Zelda game. There's the Hunter right there. Like I have things. There's also clutter on the shelf. Like this candle that I need to rehome. That's a whole bunch of like do-it-yourself nail kits. That's a Pikachu piggy bank that on his ears are holding hair ties for me. There's more magic boxes down there. Fuck, I have more magic I've got to sort through. Ah, I I love my little collection of things. I have a couple more things stashed around the house, and then I've got one statue of Link that doesn't actually fit on any of my shelves, so he's at my dad's house. Because my dad's got massive big areas for statues and everything, but he built them all. I was like, he doesn't quite fit, so here you go, Dad. But I I I love having toys, having figurines, having plushies, having video games. It means a lot to me. I like the fact that it's a way to express myself. I like the fact that I can get nerd merch and just have a good time, you know? I I think toys are so much more than just what kids play with, and what dogs play with, and what cats play with. I think the possibility is so much more. And with that, I am going to leave you. It's probably going to be a shorter video today, and I'm sorry, but thank you for stopping by. I always appreciate it. I'm sad that this is going to be the end of this challenge for a while. If you want more, I'll make it happen. I don't know if I'll keep the same sim. I don't know what I'm going to do with that sim. What I'm going to do with the sims. I'm sad about the series being done. I've thoroughly enjoyed these. I've enjoyed learning the couple things that I did. Learning all the stuff on DaVinci, learning how to sort flowers. This app that I downloaded forever ago that I'm still using. It's been long enough now that I've actually gotten a few coins. Ooh, did I not touch this yesterday? Oopsies. So as of now, uh, Strength 3, Intelligence 2, Charisma 5, Endurance 5, Vitality 10. I need to adjust some of these. And Creativity 5. But I've got 2 coins now. Because I've read 2 books. Oh, I'm so excited. This is good. I've had a lot of fun over the month and a half it's taken me to do this. And I appreciate everybody who stopped by. And I'll see you again on Monday. Probably for some Elden Ring content. Because I still haven't finished uploading all of that. But I will be back on Monday. Bye, everybody.